Salam alaikum and hello my dear creatives. My name is Razial. You can call me Raz. I hope you all are doing well and I am so happy to start this year with you very strong. This has been in my list for a while and I'm so happy how it turned out. I am going to show you step by step how you can manage to do such a painting with me as well. Maybe my way isn't the most professional one, but hopefully it will make your artwork much easier while you work on your future artworks, of course, if you plan on rendering. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I did is, of course, I sketch and pose every character on its own. As you can see, I put John and Amy in the middle because they are the main focus of both the game and the art itself. If you know the plot of the trilogy, which I of course will explain very soon, each character have its own color to be able to know who is who, like Michael and Lisa down there, and of course Father Garcia and Gary on each side. Of course, Gary loves you. No, he's not. And to make things more organized, I put each of them in a layer, then in a folder. I just don't like a messy layers and I just love to make things more easier on me when I get to the more detailed part, of course. I wanted to use the symmetrical ruler to make it easier for John and Amy, as you can see. I wasn't doing the anatomy correctly since I'm not that good in humanoid anatomy, but at least I made it clear in a way. I left the hand at the very end and it did look wonky, but it did great regardless. Of course, I moved to the other characters as well. As you can see, I put multiply on the colors for the light so they can pop up in the rendering stage. Then I of course colored them all. My trick it was to separate each part so I can shade them much better and easier. I of course tried the grayscale first so I know the value of each color, but I switched to copy basic colors and change them to white. And I have learned that trick from an amazing artist on YouTube, which I'm gonna leave the link down below if you wanna see it as well. It's very simple trick actually. When you turn the basic color to multiply, it will not change above the white. But once you start shading the white, the changes start to pop up on the basic colors. And this is very fun and it's make it much easier to see if you make it too dark or too light. For example, what I did with John, I have noticed his color can be way too darker than the white. It was a little tricky, but over time I have found out how to balance it, and I'm very sure you can do that as well. Make sure you also do some testing with different colors and different values and whatnot. Now, I want to believe everyone who watching this knows what faith is, but for the sake of fairness and not to make you watch this part in awkward silence, Faith the Unholy Trilogy is a series of 3 games following John Ward, who used to be a priest before the failing exorcism of Amy Martin. Long story short, you, as John, are looking for Amy in the first and the second game. But the second and the third game you found out that the cult has been behind this whole shenanigans and you are meant to stop them. And the games have so many endings and so different and funny way to how to reach to every one of the endings, and each of them have different challenges as well. The trilogy is meant to mimic the old Atari games from the 80s and 90s, as well as the era of fear of Satanism back in the 80s as well. The game is a beautiful horror with a lot to dig in. There is a lot of many videos explaining about the game, the Easter eggs, the icebergs and whatnot. Don't forget to watch it after this video. I promise you it's a very fun game. And I believe there's another game, not the City Faith, but it's somewhat in the Faith universe as well. Make sure you check it out after this video, of course. And finally, we got to the fun part of copy and merge all the layers together. And yes, I am that dangerous. Jokes aside, this is just for the final touches and might not look like they changed that much, but I wanted to give them that painted look to make it feel like it's painted, especially to make the hair a bit, like hair, and to give it this slight touches. And that's how I did everything. And that's how I did the Faith the Unholy Trilogy. I hope you guys did have fun in this video, and I hope this trick also helped you in the future artwork as well. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I have my commissions open as well as a lot of OCs to sell. Do not forget that I also doing a giveaway. If you're interested, I'll leave the way to get into the giveaway down below. Without further ado, Masam, bye bye, be safe out there and take care.